So you guys are thinking about moving to Northern Nevada.
Yeah, but you're not sure. Are we thinking Reno, Carson, Fernley, Fallon, Dayton, or maybe
Sparks.
Sparks?
Maybe Sparks.
Let's chat pros and cons of Sparks, Nevada.
Exactly. Stay tuned. All right, we're jumping right into this one.
What are we talking today, Joe?
Dude, we're talking about the pros and cons of Sparks, Nevada.
Absolutely.
Nobody gives it to you more straight than Ryan and I.
Yeah, and welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Joe and I are licensed real estate agents, so as much as we like putting out this content for you, we'd love to help you buy and sell a home.
Exactly. So if you're moving to the area, relocating to the area, you got to call us.
Text us, email us.
Whatever you got to do, get a hold of us.
It's Joe and I. We're the ones responding to those.
Exactly. And if this is your first time to the channel,
Gotta ding it.
hit the bell.
Like, subscribe
To
comment.
the channel. We're putting out content at least once a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes maybe every 10 days.
Yeah, and if you got questions about Carson City or Reno or other areas in Northern Nevada, check out our page. We've got tons of info out there. So
Yeah, a bunch of other videos to check out. So, jumping into it, pros, cons.
pros. Let's get the pros. Why do we like Sparks?
Start off on a positivity, the affordability.
Yep.
Right? As far as cost of living, it is a little bit cheaper than its older brother, Reno, Nevada.
Yeah, and we're kind of going to be talking, comparing and contrasting a little bit. Sparks, Reno, they touch, right? So if you live here, a lot of times there really is not a ton of difference. But affordability-wise, there is a difference, right?
Yeah, there is. As far as the median sales price right now in Sparks, we're looking at $500,000.
Yeah.
Median home price in Reno is just about $550,000.
Mm-hmm.
So $50,000 cut off the total.
Considerable difference there, right? And there's a lot of affordable spots in what's, older or original Sparks, some fixer-uppers within there, stuff like that. But then as you get out deeper into Spanish Springs and stuff like that, we're seeing new homes built constantly, but even those are more affordable, right? So some of the brand new Toll Brothers and stuff like that, $570,000 versus the ones you're seeing in South Reno.
$800,000.
Yeah, exactly.
And typically what we're seeing too with the new construction out there is larger lots, more land, and again, your dollar just goes a little bit farther in Sparks, Nevada.
Yeah, just a little bit more space out there, right? Damani kind of on top of each other a little bit, and so.
Which segue into our next pro.
It's a desert paradise, Joe.
Freaking desert paradise. I love it, whether you're off-roading, truck, side-by-side, dirt bike, four-wheeler, or you're just on a bicycle cruising in the desert.
RV parking out there, super popular, right? We know just a ton of people that are going out that way just because they want a place for their toys and a place to utilize them, right? So.
And obviously, or not obviously, if you keep going up Pyramid Highway, about 30 minutes.
Well, that part is then obvious, right? Because when you drive Pyramid Highway, you hit Pyramid Lake.
Pyramid Lake.
So
yes, it is more so, right? A desert lake.
Yeah.
If you will.
So we love Tahoe. We talk Tahoe all the times in our other videos. But Pyramid is sort of that outdoor paradise as well for people who are just looking to get out on the boat, do stuff like that, jet ski, water ski, all that sort of stuff without the hustle and bustle of Tahoe, right?
Definitely. We've talked about checking out the moon dunes for so long now. So as far as 4x in the truck, we're going to have to do that. So stay tuned. We'll do a video of that
someday
in the future.
We'll get some B-roll of that, right?
But there's also an amazing shooting range out there. I believe it's the Sparks, Spanish Springs Regional Shooting Range. Whether it's pistols, rifles, they've got a range. You can bring targets all the way up 5 yards, 10 yards. And then I think they have a metal gong that is close to 1,000 yards.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, which is nuts. So it is. It's a lot of fun, great facility. So if you're into that type of stuff, it's there.
Absolutely. Let's jump to 3 here, right? And that's one that we've talked about, and that is Nevada in general, right? We've got no state and or business income tax, right?
Exactly. So if you're moving a small business over, if you're buying a property, or if you're just working in Nevada, you're gonna make more money. Without the income tax.
We've helped a good number of clients relocate from out of state here who are keeping their home, but then turning this one into sort of their primary.
Definitely.
So now they've got 2 homes, but because this is their primary, they no longer have to pay that income tax, right?
Saving money.
Yeah.
saving money, which is fantastic.
Yep.
All you have to do is move here.
Yeah, exactly.
And call us when you are moving here.
Yep.
Because we'd love to help. And one of the last pros that we have on the list is the proximity to Reno.
Exactly.
We'll have some B-roll here for you guys. But again, right, when I think of Reno and Sparks, I feel like it's just one big city.
I mean, I am basically as far northeast in Reno that you can be. When I jump out to go to basically the Rayleighs or whatever that's closest to me, I am within Sparks within 2 minutes.
Definitely.
The roads, all lead just right into one another there. So the McCarran Loop, which we've touched on before as well, goes all the way through and kind of encompasses what Reno used to be, but is also through Sparks as well. So
so it's not that far. If you're deep east, and we'll say one of the cons for living in Sparks, right? If you're north in Sparks, northeast, closer to Spanish Springs, the traffic is kind of a son of a gun.
Yeah, and so those sort of major times, and it started to get even a little bit away from that, typically 4 to 6, or 7 to 9 in the morning commute times, and expanding even a little bit, 3:30 now is when you're starting to see the busy times as far as traffic goes. And there's just 3 main veins, Vista, Sparks Boulevard, and then Pyramid Highway, that because there are so many people that have relocated out there, it's getting backed up a little bit.
You start to get bottlenecked a tad. So, if you're coming from LA and you deal with real traffic, which a lot of people are, they come here and it's like, that's what our normal commute to get coffee is anyways. For us, it is kind of a pain in the ass and something that we're not used to. So, again, we just like to point it out. So when you do get here and check it out, you're not like WTF.
Exactly. But like Joe said, it's going to be like 15 minutes added onto your commute each way, which for a lot of people
spoiled.
Is nothing.
Yes, so. We're spoiled. Another con that this one we've talked about just so many times, just as Nevada as a whole, our schools are just not ranked.
Education, we're ranked
as good as it should.
Lower in education, but that's across the board, right? So I think currently, according to usnews.com, their information has Nevada at 48th. We're still a little bit better up here. No disrespect to Las Vegas. My brother is a teacher down there. He does a great job. But they buoy us a little bit with the overall ranking there. And so Sparks, though, compared to even Reno, is a little bit lower as far as education goes. But that being said, I've got a ton of family in Illinois and stuff. I don't think my cousins are any smarter than me.
Well, not smarter than me. Well.
And I think they're ranked 9th in the country in education, so.
Not smarter than us.
It's a tough one, slippery slope, because I think there are some amazing schools in Sparks that we, do have to offer. And same within Reno as well. But statistically, we're just...
And if you are moving to a different area, we get questions a lot on schools, right? We don't have that info per se, or we're not giving people that info in a sense. There are websites out there that you can look into, greatschools.org. We reference a lot, and they have their own ranking system. So we're not trying to talk trash on anybody or anything like that.
No, by far. My wife's a school counselor. Right? Again, Washoe County, love the school district. Resources are a little tough at the moment, but if it is important to you, make sure you relay that to us.
Absolutely.
We can put you in certain spots that do have better school systems than others.
Exactly.
Right.
On to the next con there. Fewer entertainment options,
Dude,
right?
There's just nothing to do there.
Nah, that's not totally true.
No. Ryan and I were just talking. There are fewer entertainment options because, again, it is smaller. It isn't Reno, but some of our favorite things to do in the whole area are located in Sparks.
The rib cook-off starts tomorrow. We've got a video on our favorite events. Check that out if you're interested in that. We go in depth on that. We won't bore you guys with that again, of Joe and I being around lunchtime filming this and just thinking about ribs.
Those ribs came from an innocent cow.
Love ribs.
But the outlets, legends out there, they've got the movie theater. That's sort of the main hub there. All the different stores, the Nike store, Shields is out there, all these cool spots. And then right across the street from that is, one of the best things about it, Wild Waters, or I guess it's called Wild Island.
Wild Island,
Wild Waters when I was growing up.
Yeah. And as far as it being a water park, it's fantastic. They don't only have the slides, right? The lazy river and all that. There is the mini putt-putt, a 36 hole that we've talked about.
They've got a blacklight indoor mini golf course, right? They've got a giant facility with a coconut bowl, a bunch of bowling lanes, billiard tables, indoor. Yeah, I mean, it's
like you
it's
name
humongous.
it, it's a kid's freaking paradise.
Yep.
So, and it's fun for the adults.
Oh, yeah.
I've gone there a couple times with the friends and
Yeah.
crushed some drinks and floated the lazy river.
Right. So, some other stuff out there. Andelin Farms. Joe is.
I'm a member now.
I was gonna say if they didn't get a membership card, dude, that might be something Joe is getting.
We're freaking members. So we just did the Sunflower Festival.
Yeah.
It's just so much fun for the kids. It's like a petting zoo out there as well. They've got a bunch of goats, sheep. They've got llamas. There's cows. There are kittens out there for the kids.
Every spring, right? They do the baby animals,
Yep.
basically.
And then
Halloween,
in the fall,
you've got the corn mazes, the zombie paintball, all sorts of stuff to do out there.
so much fun. Yeah, and again, family friendly, just a good time. We love it.
Yeah, and I'd say, once again, reason you say fewer entertainment, we love to do all that different stuff out there. Just when people think of this area, they're thinking casinos, they're thinking bar hopping.
Yeah.
Fewer out there, which for a lot of people is beneficial.
For sure.
Right? I'm not going to casinos often, so.
I agree. Sweet. And our last one that we were going to talk about is the weather, dude.
The weather.
Why does the weather just suck?
I mean,
Does
we've
it?
got some heat waves every now and again, but really,
Yeah.
the weather.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the weather.
Definitely. And the weather, I mean, I will say that the weather in Sparks mimics Reno.
Right.
They don't differentiate whatsoever.
It's a lot of people, we get questions all the time about the snow. Oh no, it snows. I'm not used to that. I'm coming up from whatever, Texas or Arizona. It's typically sticks for a day or two and
If that.
then it's gone.
Definitely.
So,
A lot of times it melts off by noon. Depends on the position of your house, things like that. If that is, again, something you're super worried about, reach out to us. We can find the spots that you're not really going to have to worry about.
And I will say Sparks actually compared to Reno, because Reno being further west than Sparks is seeing sort of that rain
Coming
shadow
from the
effect
Sierras.
of the Sierras dumping that snow. Sparks being further east, you're actually getting a little less snow than Reno too.
Definitely. Exactly. Pros and cons, Sparks, Nevada.
So, that's it.
We love it.